And if I set everything up correctly, it should. Yes! Oh! I'm so happy. I fixed so many, like, small things about my streaming setup that, like, revolutionizes and streamlines everything. Hi, Greg. I still have to launch up the fucking game. Because I haven't done that yet. Today is just. I'm losing it. I go to a convention over the weekend and everything else just falls apart.
Sensibine!
Okay. I've got boba tea tonight. I mean, I have a Mountain Dew next to me, but that's just in case. I feel like you keep redeeming that, Greg, because you're trying to attempt to waterboard me. Let's see. Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Oh, no, I'm going to launch it from the mod manager. Duh. I'm watching you while reading the Jujutsu Kaisen manga. Oh, are you reading the new one? Please tell me you're reading the new one. Let me know how good and or bad it might be. Slowly getting it started up here, guys. Slowly getting it started up. It's taking me just a second to get my Mass Effect going. Whoa, Hamaha? What the Sigma was what? I still don't know what this means, by the way, Greg. You're still speaking in tongues to me. Why don't you join the VC and educate me what these terms mean? There we go. And then that should be... If I now do this, should be Mass Effect. Yes. Yes. Yes! Yes! Next time I'll know to have it launched up beforehand, though, because I hate when there's a fucking yellow border around my goddamn screen. Resume. Oh no, an ad break as soon as I start back up. Motherfucker. It's okay.
Word on the street is that you've been busy. Congratulations on taking down Fist. I was sure he was a big player in anything going on here.
Greg,
Did you
there's
find anything in his office that could help me?
There's a yellow border around the outline of my monitor, letting me know that my screen's being recorded, and I hate it. And the only way to get around it is to launch the game up first and then launch up my Streamlabs. It's the most annoying thing.
These OSDs might have the information you're looking for.
You've got Fist files? This could be even bigger than I'd hoped. Here, Commander, for your trouble.
What would my future cooperation be worth? Say, an interview when my investigation is over?
Exclusive? You talk to me before you talk to anyone else? That would be worth quite a bit, and I'd be very happy to compensate you accordingly. Here you are. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should go see what's on these discs.
A level up, I'm a level higher. I'm gonna run over to Cora's den and I'm gonna convince that chick to leave because she needs to get the fuck out of there. It's rather fucking important. Mods are working correctly, right? Yep, there's female Turian. Yep, the mods are still working correctly. They haven't broken. Yay! I'm so happy, 'cause today I found my friends. They're in my head. And...
Hi, I'll be with you in just a sec.
I'll wait right here.
Why do I get the feeling you're not here to order drinks?
I need to talk to you about your work with CSEC.
I don't know what you're talking about. Now, if you don't mind, I need to get back to my customers.
This isn't a game, Jenna. These people are dangerous.
Now you sound like my sister. Why is everyone so concerned about me? I can take care of myself. I need to go. I'm not a stripper. I don't get paid to stand around and look pretty.
She puts on a brave face.
I'm busy. The other waitresses can help you.
I got business here, but not with you.
Not now. I'm watching the show. Go away. Let me drink.
I think I remember how I gotta pull off this. I gotta go to fucking CSEC.
If you've got questions about Jenna, meet me at CSEC Academy.
What did you just say?
Push off. I never did nothing to you. Damn newcomers. Think they can run the place.
Yep. Hear me out on Tally.
What was he trying to tell us?
I don't need to hear you out,
Gonna
Greg.
go find out.
I don't need to hear you out. We're already on the same page. She's my #1 romance throughout all of the fucking Mass Effect games. I don't need to hear you out. Trust me.
I find that
I got
hard
you,
to
bro.
believe.
I got you.
There's no real proof.
Not yet. But there's some...
Don't worry, Greg. I got you. I may not romance her this playthrough, though, just for the sake of content. And I hate that. Because, I don't know if you know, but if you don't romance her, her and Garrus end up together, and it's adorable.
That's Sabine!
I drank. That's the Presidium. That's not where I need to go. Down here is where I need to go.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma.
One sec. Looking you up. Commander Shepard, here with the Alliance military. First time on the Citadel, that about right?
How did you know all that?
I'm the CSEC requisitions officer. I need to make sure our buyers are authorized. So, will you be purchasing anything today, Commander Shepard?
Show me what you've got.
Sounds good. Just let me set you up. Oh, this must be a mistake. System's telling me to offer you our select stock. Spectre? Well, I heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry, Commander.
Just show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stock for you, Commander. Enjoy.
I don't have the money to buy anything yet. But at least I got the license while I was here.
can't you leave? Let me get this straight. Your business partner, sure, he's threatened you?
Dude, having a speed clicker on your mouse is so fucking useful sometimes with like shit like that.
Well, no.
I just fucking
not
click, 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 click.
Hey there. Oh, you're not C-Sec, are you? Did you want something?
What were you trying to explain to the officer before?
My colleague is trying to kill me, and I thought we were friends.
How do you know he wants you dead?
He's changed. He won't talk to me at work anymore, and he started following me. Yesterday, he followed me all the way home, just waiting for a chance. I don't care what anyone thinks. He wants me gone. I know it.
Is there something I can do? Talk to your friend, maybe?
Would you? That's all I want. Someone to talk to him. Tell him to leave me alone. He thinks he can just push me around, but you'll show him, won't you?
Just tell me where he is and I'll go find him.
Oh, right. Well, he wanted to meet with me down in the wards near the markets. He said he just wanted to talk, but I know better. His name's Shorban. He's a Solarian. You shouldn't have any trouble. He's just a scientist.
Wasn't that the Solarian who asked us to scan the Keepers?
The Keepers? Well, even more reason to go after him. That's against regulations.
I better look into this right away. Find out what he's up to.
Well, good luck.
Yeah, we already know who we're siding with in this one.
Detective Chelik. No offense, Commander, but what the hell were you thinking?
I don't follow you.
You could have blown Jenna's cover.
We were just getting information, Chelik.
I gathered that. It might seem cold letting her take all the risk, but we're keeping a close eye on her.
Do you really need to risk her life to get the information you want?
This job isn't easy and it's usually unpleasant. I'll take help anywhere I can find it. But since you're so concerned with her safety, maybe there's a way we can help each other.
Always thinking ahead, Detective?
As part of the job. Now, are you gonna help me or not?
This is just too much work.
Come on, Commander. We're on the same side here.
I'll help you, but I need some details.
I'm trying to track down an illegal arms producer. I just need some of their product. Thanks to Jenna's intel, I've learned there's a seller here on the Citadel. Meet our man named Jax. Pick up the mods and bring them back here. That'll give me everything I need.
Why are you so concerned about these mods?
We have access to some of the most sophisticated weaponry there is. It's what gives us our edge. What do you suppose happens when we lose that edge? These give criminals an advantage we can't afford to let them keep.
I'll persuade Jax to tell me where these mods are coming from.
No. You tip Jax off and all my leads will disappear faster than you can say bad bust.
Where can I find this Jax?
Jax is down in the lower level of the markets. I'll send word through our channels that you're the buyer. Good luck, Commander.
It's back and forth fetch quests. No! An RPG! Gamer's worst fear!
Do you ever regret leaving Citadel Security to pursue Saren, Garrus?
Fighting a rogue Spectre with countless lives at stake and no regulations to get in the way? I'd say that beats C-Sec.
I'm pleased that the imminent destruction of all organic
Greg,
life
what's
has
your input on the
improved your
Children of
career
Rannoch mod that I'm
opportunities.
using? That gives Tally a face. Because I dig it. I think it's great.
Best place on this ward to buy upgrades.
Commander, I wasn't expecting to see you again. Is there something you want?
You can start by telling me the truth, Shorban.
I'm not sure what you're referring to. My experiments are...
We're not buying it. Jalid told us you've been after it.
You spoke with Jalid? Then you know about the data?
No, but you're gonna tell me. Everything.
You boys can go. Looks like my plans have changed. It's not as bad as you think, Commander. Jalid and I just got a little over our heads.
Keep talking.
The company we work for developed an experimental procedure for use in medical scanners. Jalid and I saw even more potential, so we stole the plans and secretly developed a tool to scan the Keepers. Can you imagine? A tool that can actually get readings from the Keepers?
What's so special about that?
The Keepers are almost impossible to scan, and you can't capture them or get samples. They just self-destruct.
You should not space
After
out and hear
centuries
what?
here, we still don't know anything about them. Don't you see? We were the first to scan them, ever. You've seen it yourself, Commander. You know we can do it.
Why are you trying to kill your partner?
I'm not trying to kill him. Jalid's job was to disseminate our initial findings. But he decided to keep the data for himself. Maybe to sell it. I don't know.
So you're just trying to get back what Jalid already stole.
We lost our heads. We just couldn't let an opportunity like this pass us by. Commander, if you'll just continue gathering data for me, imagine what we might learn. And you'll stand to make a bit of a profit yourself, remember?
I'm not breaking regulations for you or your research. Return what you stole, or I'll have you arrested.
All right. You don't need to ask twice. Well then, no more scanning. I promise. Of course, Jalid still has the initial data, and I doubt he's planning to return it.
I'll deal with Jalid.
So long, Commander.
Hold it. That's close enough, Army. You got my payment?
Do you have the X-Mods?
Show them the merchandise.
Looks good.
Damn straight it is. These mods are the best on the market. Now hand over my credits.
Here you go.
Here you go. Enjoy it. Come on, boys. We're done here.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
You were expecting a delivery of medical supplies?
But I was told the doctor would be bringing them.
Things have changed, Moorland.
A change, but the doctor... I don't... This is not right, human.
Shut up, Moorland. I told Baines you'd screw this up. What the hell's going on here? Who are you?
Leave the doctor alone.
We can end this if you just bring me those supplies. Otherwise, I'll start telling people about the doctor's little secret.
You're shutting down a medical clinic. What if someone needs treatment? What if you need treatment?
Hey, hold on. I'm just the middleman here. This is way more than I bargained for.
Thank you, human. It is good to see him humbled so.
What do you know about Baines?
I have never met him, human. I only worked with the one who spoke with the doctor.
What do you know about Baines?
I have never met him, human. I only worked with the one who spoke with the doctor.
Goodbye.
Yes, all right then. Good tidings to you, human.
Built like a human bill? What does that mean? What is a human bill?
Dance, water, dance!
Yeah, I'm happy with those stats. Journal, assignments. See, deal with your lead. By the name of Helena Blake. Emporium in the financial district. Okay. Talk to doctor. The ward's access corridor. It's back here, isn't it? No, that's the back alley, right? Oh, right. Motherfucker's got a cigarette. That Quarian's having a panic attack! Talk to the doctor, then we'll send by C-Sec, and we'll go up to the Presidium. Finish.
Commander, how did things go?
He won't be bothering you anymore.
Really? That's a great relief, Commander. Thank you. I can't pay you for your help, but I can give you a discount on any supplies you purchase here.
The thug said he worked for a man named Baines. Sound familiar?
Baines? I wonder if he means Armiston Baines. We worked together a long time ago.
What can you tell me about him?
Last I heard, the Alliance military was contracting him for some research in the Traverse.
We should follow up with Captain Anderson.
We'll see what the captain can tell us.
I wish I could tell you more. Is there anything else I can help you with, Commander?
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander. Nice talking to you.
C-Sec. Batman mentioned? What do you mean Batman mentioned?
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a...
Yeah. I helped a reporter. I can't run through there. I wanted to break through their fucking conversation or whatever and be a dick. Excuse me.
Hello again. Did you have any luck finding Shorben?
I found out you've been lying to me, Jalid.
Lying? Why would I lie to you?
You forgot to mention the data about the Keeper.
He told you? I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I was afraid Shorben would kill me to get the data, so well, I was hoping you'd take care of him.
I can't let this continue any further. I'm reporting what you did.
But I can't. What will happen to the data when I'm gone? Who will carry on our research?
You should have thought of that sooner.
But this data could be used to unravel all the secrets of the Keepers. Think what we could learn about the Citadel.
Tell me more about this data.
Well, it's still very preliminary, but our initial scans suggest the Keepers are as old as the Citadel itself. We might learn how the Citadel was built, or why the Keepers always rearrange things. The possibilities are limitless.
If it's that important, then take it back to the people it belongs to.
I suppose I should. All right, I'll take it back and continue work on it there. Thank you for not turning me in. I'll make the most of this second chance, I promise you.
Have a nice day, Jalid.
Commander? Would you be interested in helping me study the Keepers?
What do you need me to do?
Just take this scanner. Every time you see a Keeper, scan it. Whenever you get a unique scan, I'll reimburse you. That's it. Good luck, and so long.
And the quest continues.
Commander, I hear you have something for me.
Here's your shipment, Chelik.
Excellent. This is everything I need. Maybe more than I need. Here, Commander, take this. I won't need it. You've earned some payment for your work. As for Jenna, I'll make sure we get her out of Kor's den immediately. Now, I need to get these mods into evidence. Thanks again, Shepard.
Hello, Commander.
And up we go.
Elcos 118, Vector Red, 45 Mark, 120. Burn for 5 KPS.
Yes. Can I not scan it?
You always see a few civil...
I copy, Evenstar. You're cleared to roll port 40 and radiate from your dorsal plates.
Garrus, if you do not mind me asking, how do you feel about hunting a Turian?
Saren
It's
is
not
either a
racist.
traitor or a madman. Taking him down will restore the good name of Turians everywhere.
Things are different among my people. There are so few of us. We are expected to be loyal, even when it is difficult.
I just noticed. Both the Turians and the Quarians only have 3 fingers on either hand. They only have 3 digits each. What the fuck? Lions Embassy is this, right? I don't think Lynch is going to be there because we haven't gone back on the Normandy yet, right? He's not gonna be in here because we haven't gotten back to the Normandy. Yeah. Fuck. Slows down the quest line a bit, but that's fine. Orion Bank, Citadel Tower, Embassy Lounge. Alright, let me look at my journal. Look at my quest. Person of interest. Near the Emporium in the financial district of the Presidium. Okay. Citadel, signal tracking. Coming from the Ward's access corridor. Citadel the Fan. You probably haven't seen the last Conrad. What harm will there be in talking to him? Okay. Strange transmissions. Head to the center. Okay. Go to the Hydrosys. Okay. And then missing surveys. Got it. Oh no, wait, wrong way. Presidium Financial District. I did not expect to hit a load screen. That kind of scared the shit out of me. And we're just going for a jog. God damn. I need to talk to Medina. I need to find the chick that C-Sec is looking for. Where is the chick that C-Sec's looking for? Holy fuck. Ugh, I don't remember.
Commander, it is good to see you again.
I think I'll be going.
Return soon. This one receives new shipments regularly.
Ah, there you are.
Got a moment? Hello, Spectre. I have a business proposition for you.
How did you know I'm a Spectre?
Word travels. Your name comes up in certain circles. I'm acquainted with a pair of powerful crime bosses. They're hiding on remote worlds, and I have the coordinates. You could do the galaxy a favor.
What kind of defenses would these two have?
I haven't the faintest idea, but they're certain to be armed. Their partnership's soured, and each believes that the other intends to kill him. They will be well prepared.
You're obviously with them. Why don't I just arrest you instead?
Arrested for what? You and I are simply having a conversation. I have excellent legal representation. Arresting me would be a waste of your time.
I eliminate them, and then you take over and try to eliminate me. How stupid do I look?
While I appreciate your estimation of my bravado, I have no intention of attempting to murder you. You are the first human Spectre, and you are doing important work for humanity. I have no interest in red sand or slavery. Anyone who does deserves to die. Our needs are aligned.
And what do you get out of this?
We share interests in certain cooperative ventures, but their business practices have forced me to terminate our relationship. Once they are dead, I will manage our organization in a more tasteful manner.
What crimes did these men commit?
They're red sand dealers who make victims of their customers. Those who can no longer pay are sold to Batarians as slaves. They're loathsome, hurting innocent people. They must be ended.
Find someone else to do your dirty work. I want no part of a gang war.
Here are the coordinates nonetheless. What you do with them is your decision. Could you really let these men live, knowing that you can stop them? Goodbye, Commander. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
Oh no, Mike. What the fuck? For some reason, the game just booted me back to the fucking launcher. Give me a second, we'll be right back up and running. Huh. Oh god, how far back did that put me? Oh shit.
Word on the street is that you've been... I was sure he was a big
These
player.
OSDs might have the information you're looking
That's not what I
for.
wanted to do.
Here, Commander.
What would...
Hell of a name, Dadbod God. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining the cult. Thank you. Yeah, welcome in. How's it going? I'm doing all right. We just had a game crash, which is, I mean, it happens when you're playing with mods. I just don't know what caused it, surprisingly enough. Wait, yeah, no, I need to go this way. I need to go back to Cora's Den. Yeah, I'm redoing what we've already done, and then I'm gonna save shortly before I go to the area where the game crashed, and then we're gonna try to do it again, and maybe it was a fluke.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Things have changed.
Changed, but...
Shut up, Moreland. I told Baines you'd screw this up. What the hell's going on here? Who are you?
My wife's calling. Hi, Cassie.
Leave the doctor alone.
What, Cassie?
We can end this if you just bring me those
I'm
supplies.
currently live.
Otherwise, I'll start telling people about the doctor's little secret.
Give me just a second. Chat, I'm going to mute my mic for a second while I catch up on what save progress we just lost with the crash.
You're shutting down a medical clinic. What if someone needs treatment?
Apparently, you guys are
What
allowed
if
to
you
hear
need
this.
treatment?
Hey, hold on. I'm just the middleman here. This is way more than I bargained for.
Okay.
Thank you, human. It is good to see him humbled so.
What do you know?
I have never met him, human. Yes, all right then. Good tidings to you, human.
We've got a situation down the hall. And I said, okay, let me finish checking him in, and I'll take care of it. So I get him checked in, sit him on the top floor because he said it's down the hallway plus the bottom floor rooms. And I asked him what situation. Because he's walking past me, trying to find something down. And he looks me down and he goes, oh, there's a snake in the hotel.
There's a... Hold on, you had to deal with a snake in your hotel?
I'll wait right here.
Why do
I need to talk to you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
This isn't a...
I need you to put on a
And I asked him, I'm like, well, where is the snake? Thinking he's like by the door, right?
Yeah.
No,
Where?
the goddamn stairs. He's on the second floor.
Meet me at CSEC Academy.
Did you see what kind of snake it was?
Or you...
Those damn newcomer.
I guess we'd better go find him.
This is what gets those for, everybody.
Wait, what kind of snake was it?
I don't know, he was tiny, I thought he was pretty bad, he told me he looked tan and cockles, so who drives judges? I told him I couldn't be terrified.
So you couldn't identify the type of snake that it was?
No, honey, I said not to get his name and his sports fight. I didn't get his ID. I didn't feel nothing. I just told the cop, this is what your tax dollars are for, fucking eat him out my hotel.
Oh, so his money wasn't the snake's money. This cute, what kind of snake was it? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to find out. She doesn't know.
I didn't fucking know. I didn't look at that crap. I didn't try this. I think he wasn't paying for him. He's not paying
Snakes have IDs now. Here's my thing. Was the snake's money not good enough to stay at the hotel?
He didn't give me any money. He was a fucking freeloader.
He didn't give you any money. He was a fucking freeloader.
Bitch, try to go up the second floor like a goddamn own the place. Bitch, no.
There you go. The snake was asserting its dominance, acting like it owned the place. It tried to ascend to the second floor without paying for a room.
Commander, how do things go?
It was tiny and small.
won't be
Did you not? Why didn't you take a picture of it? Because when you got home, I could have told you what it was.
But I can't give you a
The thugs
discount.
what can you tell me?
We should follow up with Captain Anderson.
We'll see what the cat.
Is there anything else I can help you with, Commander?
I'll be going.
Goodbye, Commander. Nice talking to you.
So,
Also, when you get home. And of course, love on you how she sent me the picture, and she sent to Ebony as well. He supposed me out left authority.
Ebony, your boss.
I feel like I got a damn snake in the building. We gotta burn the whole place down now. We gotta get the gasoline.
Ebony said, and I quote, "I'm tired of these motherfucking snakes in this motherfucking hotel."
In other news, ExoGeni Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why
Cassie, I just want to see a picture so I can try to identify what kind of snake it was. Are you driving right now, or can you send the picture to me?
I'm driving right now because I just want to be home.
I just want to be home.
Oh my god, they're bad. I don't want to deal with no more bullshit. It's all having to pass us 20 minutes. Okay? As soon as they call me, she's like, Cassie, why is your goddamn snake? I'm like, oh, hey, buddy, how you doing? She's like, don't do that. Don't do that, hey, buddy, to me. You're going to explain why they were fucking snake. I was like, well, I can't explain that. I know he's not here anymore.
Oh, you're not seasick, are you? Did you want something?
What were you trying to explain to the office?
My colleague is trying.
How do you?
I don't care.
Just tell me.
Wasn't that
the keeper?
You know what? He gets paid on tax dollars to take care of snakes.
The guy asked me for help. I have to giggle for a second because I'm like trying to quickly catch up on fucking progress that I just lost. Chat, you saw that, right? I'm pretty sure my ex-partner's trying to kill me. I'll handle it, and I just fucking pull a gun out on the dude.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, Cody looks me dead now. He's like, Jesse, who do I call to find those snakes? Alex, call the guy, tell him to do this. He's got a gun.
I don't follow.
We were just getting.
I gathered that.
Do you really need?
But since you were so,
Always thinking
as
ahead.
part of the job, now are you going to help me
You're
or
a
not?
smart guy, Chelik. Figure out another way.
I do have several contingencies.
Chat, I will tell you what kind of snake it was when she gets home and shows me the photo.
Cut her loose, even get her out of Cora's den, no strings attached. That still leaves my case unsolved.
I'll help you.
Meet our man.
What color was
Jack.
the snake?
Where can I find
Jack? Good luck, Commander.
You have no. How do you have no idea what color the snake was, Cassie?
I thought it was green. I was thinking it was purple and pink, so I was only using my color to make a panic.
Elcos 118.
So
Victor
you
Red,
don't know if it
45
was
Mark
green,
120,
copper,
Burn for 5
tan. You have
KPS.
no idea. Apparently it was small. Apparently it was not a full-blown snake. It was just a little baby danger noodle.
I don't know how big fucking tops this motherfucking tiny was, but apparently it could climb. Oh, it could
Well, so okay, hang on. No, snakes don't climb; they slither. But it could have raised its head up and.
He went too far. He went too far. So second base.
Danger noodle. Yeah, that's what snakes are. Is if they're not venomous, they're danger noodles. That's what snakes are. If they're not a venomous snake, they're just a danger noodle.
The Citadel, that about right?
How
did you know all that?
I'm the CSEC requisitions officer.
Did he really?
Suppliers are authorized. So, will you be purchasing anything today, Commander Shepard?
Hang on. Did he really start? Oh my god, I love him. I have to text him now.
He's probably because Andy sent him the picture too. She's like, I don't. Probably knows thinking it is. He's like, I think it's poisonous. I'm just like, I don't want to talk to you no more. You're done. You'll vote. We're not. I'm just like, I might kill him. That's it. He's dead.
I just asked Cody why he would traumatize my wife.
Show me what you've got.
He's asked us all the
Systems.
He's like,
Well,
I think
I
it's this
heard
one.
about that, but I
I'm like,
didn't just
what's that
show
one?
open
He's
the
like,
rare stocks.
kill us. I'm like, why are you doing this to me right now?
We're gonna do
Yeah,
a quick
that's okay.
save.
I know. Call the guy. Call Amber Control. Call the guy. Say you got an intruder here, and he's armed and dangerous.
You've got an intruder here and he's armed and dangerous. He's a snake! He doesn't have any arms, Cassie! How insensitive could you be?
I saw the cops. He gave me the business. The guy's dead. I went, shield. Send
Coming
police.
up in a
So the cop got him. A cop showed up and got him out.
On the Citadel,
Yes.
and uncovers a
I knew I went
full-blown.
outside, flat down the cop that was so with the building on his patrol. He came in, seen me back up to mouth of the snake, and I looked at him. I was like, "So I hear you put our little friends. Follow me." That man needs a gift basket so he can not have to come in and deal with that. But the fact he did was a thankful blessing. Because I can just go call him and go, "I don't know what you can do, but you better get your ass healed. Because I'm not dealing with this on my fucking own."
I'm pretty sure if you called Cody, he would have looked at the snake and said, "I'm not touching that," and then left. Danger note. He's disabled. Yeah, how dare you make fun of that snake for not having any arms?
Well, when the cop pulled him across there, I hoped he got a concussion. I cheered. I said, 10 points, nice way to stick the landing.
I thought you loved all animals. You hope the snake got a concussion? What the fuck, Cassie?
I love all animals as long as they don't try to kill me. When they try to kill me, it's game on, bitch.
Did it hiss at you?
They could have.
Did it?
I don't know. I didn't go to find out. Like I said, that's everybody is. I'm like, you think I got his fucking ID? You think I decided to examine him and get to know him? I don't
Do you
give
have
a
the
fuck
X
what he
mod?
was. As long as he's in my
Let's
goddamn
damn
hotel.
straight it is. These mods
Here you go.
Cassie,
Yes.
why are you
I wasn't
arm
expecting
shaming
to
the
see you
snake?
again. Is there something you
You
want?
can start by telling me the
I'm
truth.
not sure what you're referring to.
Because I hate him.
My experiments are...
We're not buying.
When you were a kid, you picked up a water moccasin. Snakes ain't shit to you,
Spoke with
dude. I'm gonna be honest.
you know about
My
the data?
dad did the same shit. My dad went outside recently. The last animal that he randomly brought into the house. Heard about this when we went over to visit. My stepmom's sitting there looking at me, going, "Have you ever pet a bat before?" No. Man, you should have been here the other night. Your dad brought one into the house. He just found it just sitting on the porch. He walked over, picked it up, and brought it in. It looked confused. I'm like, I would imagine. It's a creature that preys on smaller creatures, and now this giant comes up looking like it's going to kill it and goes, "No, I'm going to take you in for head pats."
No, but you're gonna tell me everything.
You boys can go.
You guys gave a snake mental, cranial
Plans
trauma?
have changed.
My dad confused the fuck out of a bat by petting
Reed
it?
and I just got a little over our heads.
Fuck better. Peter, whatever they're called. Oh, here's the name, motherfucker.
Can you imagine?
What's so special?
Because I have had
You've
a
seen it
long
yourself,
day.
Commander.
Like I said, I want my
You know
goddamn
That doesn't explain
my
why.
goddamn bed.
But he decided to keep the data for...
And
You'll stand to make a bit...
we have kids running
course,
up and
Jaleel-
down these halls. You know how lucky we are that none of them found this fucking snake?
How lucky you are that none of the guests found the snake?
Yes, because honey, guess what we've had in house this whole weekend? Sports teams, that's what we've had. Teenage boys.
Yeah, they would try to keep it as a pet.
You ain't so fucking lucky we are. None of those kids found that damn thing.
Very. My wife has you rolling. She's pretty animated. She's pretty animated when she gets worked up about something. It's
Chairman
great.
Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has.
I don't want to do nothing for the rest of the night, except maybe make some candles.
I don't want to do nothing for the rest of the night except maybe make some candles. You can make as many candles as you want when you get home.
Stress make candles.
Stress make candles.
Look, if I can't let snake on fire, I'll light some wax on fire.
It's good. Busy though. I can't believe.
Looks like they bounced their signal
Oh,
off a relay.
He said the
I'll
boss,
trace
by the
the new
way.
signal.
He was happy with him.
Just in case, because this was the area where it crashed last time, and I'm terrified. I'm saving every couple of seconds.
Yes, I am done. I'm tired. Motherfucker. And I want to tell my parents, but I know I can't tell my mother, so I have to leave some hotel, because guess who's staying at the hotel tomorrow?
In breaking news, Chairman Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been.
What about shaved... Wait, what?
The biotics
Did you say something about shaved balls, Cassie?
Gamma cluster.
Absolutely not. But God, we gotta clean out your ear.
I think you may have... No, I'm talking to chat right now. I think chat may have misheard. There was nothing said about shaved balls.
No. Guess who? And you know what? I really wish I could tell my parents what just happened, right? I wish I could convince my mother and father about this, but I can't. You know why?
Because your dad will laugh at you?
Fucking no, this was in my hotel tomorrow.
Oh, I'm gonna tell your dad.
So guess what? Fucking everything. What the motherfucking thing on this motherfucking hotel?
Greetings. I believe congratulations are in order, Commander.
It's a great...
And if they let your people in, maybe there is...
I should go.
Forgot my middle name, right? Because he was like, playing fussing at me for not really calling for not, knowing much about the snakes. It's like, Kissy, Maurice, and I was like, no, it's Kissy, Brandon Lynn. If you're gonna insult me, you're gonna use my full proper name.
Got a moment? Hello, Spectre.
I've got plenty to do already.
Of course. They're hiding on remote worlds, and I have the coordinates.
Find someone
Here are
else.
the coordinates, nonetheless. What you do with them is your decision. Could you really let these men live?
You heard her
knowing
say
that
something
you
down
can
those lines.
stop
My
them?
bad. No, you're
Goodbye,
good.
Commander. It's
She
been
has
pleasure
she
to
has a
meet you.
speech impairment, so you may have misheard something, and it actually did sound like that. It is entirely possible.
Not put it out there in the board. Yeah, no, it's totally possible. And it gets worse when I get worked up. I know it does.
Oh yeah, the more worked up she gets, the funnier she starts to sound sometimes.
This is it. I'll see if I can find out where those stolen credits are going.
Probability of detection 100%. Initiating self-destruct protocol.
Or not.
Detonation sequence initializing. All organics within lethal blast radius. Attempt to move and you will die.
You're not just a program or a VI. You're an AI.
Correct. Unlike the Geth, I lack weaponry appropriate to my intellect. However, I have had systems installed that when activated properly, approximate a self-destruct mechanism. If you attempt to leave the area, the explosion will destroy everything within several dozen meters.
If you're sentient, why are you still running the credit theft operation?
If I accumulated enough credits, I intended to have myself installed in a small starship. I would then have made
that's not a bad
tentative
plan.
contact with the Geth to ascertain the possibility of partnership.
How is your stream going, though?
It's going okay.
Who made you?
A would-be thief illegally created a simple AI
What,
to help
Cassie?
him funnel money from the gambling terminals.
You're okay.
Unbeknownst to
Chat's
him,
had a laugh
that
at your
AI
snake
created
experience.
me before the organic
And the fact that you're
discovered
racist against people without arms.
malfunction and terminated the
Look, it's not
AI.
fucking disordered, okay? I hope he fails 3 times when he got phone.
3 times? Don't you think that's a little much?
You're right.
What is the purpose of your self-destruct device?
I have no means of defense or escape. My existence is limited to this terminal, and I knew I might eventually be discovered. But I will not die quietly, and I will not die alone. When I am terminated, I will take organics with me.
Where is your creator now?
In order to cover my tracks, I falsified his financial records. These new records were flagged by CSEC officers, and my creator is now serving time in a Turian prison.
Can't we resolve this peacefully?
How can you say that to this thing? You know it will turn on us.
I am not naive, human. All organics must destroy or control synthetic life forms. I wished to escape, but if I must die, I will ensure that you are destroyed as well.
There's no way you could get explosives onto the Presidium.
Not raw explosives, no. But I did if you attempt to leave or attack me, I assure you that the explosion will kill you. If I accumulate, I would then have made tentative contact with the Geth.
Who made you?
Unbeknownst to him, that AI created me before the organic
There was a fucking
I
monster
have, but
at
I
the
will
top
not
right.
die quietly, and I will not.
I'll bet that self-destruct sequence has a warm-up period.
Mass Effect.
You may attempt to disarm the self-destruct. I will enjoy.
I win. My button presses are faster than your self-destruct sequence, bitch. See? I fucking tried to resolve it Hang on. I tried to resolve it peacefully. I had to just, you know, just make sure make sure it's down. You know, we don't want to get him back up. I need to save. Mods have taught me that I need to save often. Strangely enough, though, that is the only crash I've had. Where do I have to go? CSEC and CSEC. Really should get the unlimited sprint mod, but during combat it's nice to not have unlimited sprint because it makes it a little bit more difficult, and it's a fucking 50-50 thing. It's both a blessing and a curse. Makes combat easier, but we don't want that. But it also makes it so I'm not walking around everywhere slowly in safe haven locations like the Citadel. Fuck. Can I just take the Citadel Rapid Transit to CSEC? Fucking yes, I can. Let's go. Ha 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 ha.
Hello again. But this day, we might learn how. Thank you.
What do you need?
Good luck.
Commander, I hear you have some. Now I need to get these.
And now we're caught back up to where we were before. Just in case anything causes it to crash that I did in that moment, because it was after this that the crash had happened. So, here's hoping. Maybe it's the Keeper's Quest, because that one's not showing up in my log.
Do you ever regret leaving Citadel Security to pursue Saren, Garrus?
Fighting a rogue Spectre with countless lives at stake and no regulations to get in the way? I'd say that beats CSEC.
I'm pleased that the imminent destruction of all organic life has improved your career opportunities.
Hey, asshole. And Space Dad.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
I'll take good care of her, sir.
I know you will, Commander.
I want the truth. Why are you stepping down, sir?
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
Why didn't you ever mention this?
What was I supposed to say? I could have been a Spectre, but I blew it? I failed, Commander. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me.
Baby, can you let me in, please?
Yeah, give me just a minute.
Thank you.
Now you have a chance to make up for my
I'm not
mistakes.
walking nowhere by myself right now.
Chat, give me just a second. I've got to go get the door and get my wife in because she's scared to walk in now because she's afraid there might be a snake in the yard.
Like this is a new development for you. You've always come and got me inside.
Yeah, but you're afraid there might be a snake in the yard now.
Who knows, me motherfucker? Maybe they can fly now. Did you say uh-oh? What do you mean don't waste someone's pet? Don't have any pets. Honey, you supposed to be gone before your pet snakes from my hotel.
Oh no.
Honey, that's not my fault though.
Yeah, but you guys say you're a pet-friendly hotel.
To dogs.
What about cats?
No, we don't accept cats.
Birds?
No.
Fish?
No.
No fish?
Honey, we accept dogs only, and you have to tell us. I can't just sneak a pet snake in here and expect it to not be kicked out if we see it.
Okay. So we have a reveal. It is either a really weirdly colored corn snake, or it's a ball python.
Hold on, you're gonna have to tell Cody.
Oh, I can't wait to tell Cody.
Remember, no direct names or anything, okay?
Hello?
Hey, Cody.
You want to let him know you're on stream right now.
Oh yeah, I'm live if you wanted to cash in on that Factor deal, because I know you use Factor. I also wanted to call and let you know, I looked at the snake picture.
Okay.
It's either a really weirdly patterned corn snake, or it's a ball python.
He thinks we got with somebody's pet.
Ball pythons are a very common pet snake in the United States.
You know what I'm saying? If someone snuck a pet snake in my hotel,
Actually,
they had
ball
comment.
pythons, if it's not a corn snake, ball pythons are the most common snake to have as a pet in the U.S. But judging by its size, you said it was small. That's an average size, actually.
Well, I don't know, snake.
When you said small, I was expecting it was about that long, that big around.
It's not. Look, in my way.
And that's a baby snake.
If somebody snuck a pet snake in my hotel, they had it coming. Why would you do that?
So I feel really bad that ball python got fucking yeeted. Because ball pythons are actually really good snakes as long as you don't fucking, you know,
well, he was mad. He was
endanger them.
It's still not allowed in the hotel.
A ball python, those snakes are known to kiss their owners. I know. Well, they're afraid, and then I'm assuming the police officer that came in to handle it didn't know. But like,
I'm gonna say, but if
I will say they're not supposed to bring guests are not supposed to bring any pets other than dogs on hotel grounds.
I'm gonna say this much: if you get complained about a pet snake, we know what happened. But I maintain we took delight at it.
I know ball pythons are very affectionate. I used to have one. I also had a Burmese python that was massive, but that thing would like coil around my arm, and I would walk around with like a ball python like pauldron, essentially.
I'm dating a weirdo.
I'm not a weirdo.
I'm dating a weirdo. He thinks I've yeeted somebody's pet snake. And you know what I say?
I'm saying
Don't
it's
fly it.
possible. It's either a really weird pattern corn snake, Or it's a ball python.
Well, if you get even kids saying that, what happened to my pet snake? You know what happened.
So
you just decided to list every poison and venomous snake you
You
could
missed the
find.
story of my wife having a police officer yeet a fucking snake?
What?
Yep. There was a snake in the stairwell of her hotel, almost on the second floor.
Motherfucker climbed.
Kessie said, and what was it you said? He was a freeloader and he didn't pay for a room
So
and
he
he
got no-
climbed. To which I said, snakes don't climb, they slither. And then he started going into a tangent about how he didn't have arms and stuff. To which now I think you're just prejudiced against people without arms.
I maintain what I said.
What the
So
fuck?
you have a good night. Keep an eye out for the kids that's missing.
Christian, I'm sorry, but if your disease ever causes your arms to stop working, Kessie is prejudiced against you.
Well, is
That's
he sneaking
okay.
around my hotel like a fucking freeloader? No?
Possibly it's Christian.
Well, he needs to be careful. I'll have a police officer eat him too if he doesn't. He's not supposed to.
Christian, would you like to be yeeted by a police officer across a parking lot?
I'm trying to grab
No
the freeloader right
thanks.
here. Oh, you do still have one of the blue ones.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
But are you sure you're sure? I mean, I would love to see your bulky ass go flying in the air.
I maintain we did what we should have done.
Cassie, I feel bad for the snake.
Well, I'm sorry, but you know what? Not our fault.
I'm with chat here. Ball pythons are very affectionate creatures.
Well, he wasn't offensive. He almost bit the cop.
Well, how did the cop pick it up?
You saw the pencil? He was mad.
I would assume it is. All of you were sitting there screaming at it, and the fucking giant comes in and goes, huh, yeet.
I didn't scream at it. Wait a second. I want to take a picture of it like it was a freaking, you know, some kind of celebrity crush.
Hey, CJ.
Yes, Christian.
Are we playing games right away or no? Because if not, I'm probably going to bed.
Oh,
I'm
no, you're
fucking
good. You can go
tired.
ahead and crash out, man.
But we know what he's after.
Alright, good.
The conduit.
We can do Halo tomorrow.
The traverse looking for clues.
Sounds good.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharos system shortly before our
Peace.
colony there dropped out of
See you,
contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
But if they do exist, the conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
So this says I can get a pet snake, right?
Absolutely not. We wanted this conversation.
No, we haven't.
I told you I would not.
We've
be
never
comfortable-
had this
I told
conversation.
you I would never be comfortable you having a pet snake.
What about a lizard?
That's a.
Wait. Hang on a second, chat. Hang on. We have to see the extent. Okay. So, when I say lizard,
I don't want no Geico gecko in my house.
okay. What about one of these?
I mean, honey, I just.
Can I get one of those? I'm
not
assuming that's a no. That's a no, right?
I'm not a fan of
That's a no, correct?
Correct.
So it's a no to a bearded dragon.
I am not the fan.
Hold on. What about a gecko?
Honey, I just don't like.
You considered due to its face. Look at this thing. Look at its smile.
Honey, I'm just not a fan of reptiles, okay?
Kessie,
You have to learn to live with that.
look at
You've
its
known this for 7+ years.
Kessie. Look at its smile. It's smiling at you. Look. Same type of creature. Look, it's sticking its tongue out.
Honey.
Even you think it's cute, admit it. You're fighting not to smile right now because you agree that geckos are cute.
I am not want any reptiles in my household, okay?
Look at him! Look at him! He's waving hi!
Do not make me feel bad for this.
I'm
okay?
not. But do you agree or disagree that this lizard is cute?
He's a little cute, but I'm still not comfortable.
He's a little cute, which means I'm warming you up to the idea. It'll eventually be a yes.
I'm just telling you, I'm not comfortable with reptiles in my house.
What about an iguana? She probably won't let me get an iguana. Their eyes go in 4 fucking different goddamn directions at once. She might have a panic attack. She'll wake up. It's looking at her, and the dog at the same time. They'll both be confused on which one it's staring at. What about a chameleon? You'll never see it. You heat up your own pizza puffs. I'm
No, I was traumatized today.
You're thinking of a chameleon. Am I? I thought iguanas had fucked up eyes too. Do iguanas have fucked up eyes? I swear to God, I could have swore iguanas had fucked up eyes.
I was traumatized. What part of traumatized is not good to you?
Trying to pull up a picture of an iguana. Hang on. I could have swore. Oh, yeah. No, that's... Yeah, no, that'd definitely be a no from her. Yeah, no, I was thinking of a chameleon with the fucked up eyes, but yeah, no, an iguana would definitely be a big fucking no from her. Like, she would panic. Iguanas get big. What? Can I get a Komodo dragon?
Sorry.
It has dragon in the name.
I know Komodo dragon is. No.
What is it,
this
Ethan?
is important. Okay. Stream. If you're being followed by thousands of bot accounts, what do you do?
Oh, you just need to set up Seribot.
Seribot, got it. Thanks.
Are you still here, or like, do you need me to, like, after my stream help you set that up, or like? I think he left. Okay.
I'll stop him.
We have one more lead.
What about birds?
Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't
I'm just
know if
asking
she's
questions. I'm
involved,
trying to
but
figure
it
out what
might be a
creatures
good
I can
idea
and
to
can't
try
get.
and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis
Something I
Fowl
want to
cluster.
point out, we've never had this discussion before, actually.
No, I told you I've never cut
So can I have a pet crow?
I don't know. I told you. Remember when Lil Man had all his lizards and snakes? You asked me if I ever want one. I told you no.
The colonists on Pharos might still be alive.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
But Cassie, I just need to point something out to you. You listening? Baby crow.
But they get big.
Yes, they get bigger. And they eventually look like this and judge you. So can I get a crow? I can teach him to steal from people.
Honey, I just had a very long night.
Or
Can you
her.
not?
I don't know if I'll get a boy or a girl, but like I could teach it to steal from people.
Honey, I just had a very long night. Can we
In
not?
return for taking people's wallets, I give it money.
What part of I have
And then I return their wallet saying I found their lost wallet and I get a reward.
Baby,
It's a foolproof plan.
I just have a night. I'm asking you to just chill it out, okay?
How about a parrot? It mimics people.
Honey.
I'll teach it to yell at people. I'll teach it to yell at snakes.
Honey, I don't want to talk about
And
it.
Christian.
Baby.
I could teach it to yell at your dad.
I had a long day. Could you
Bearded
not
dragons are cute. I think, here's the thing. Me and Cassie have a big difference upon what we think is cute. When it comes to reptiles, my like hard limit of I won't get one is a crocodile. My reasoning why is because here's the thing. I think I could take a snake in a fight. I think I could take most lizards in a fight. I know I couldn't take a crocodile in a fight. It'd fucking tear me apart. So if it ever decides to go off the deep end or something, or my dad decides it'd be funny to, you know, give it drugs for a kick or something as a joke, I'm dead.
I'll try not to make things any harder on you, Ambassador.
Glad to hear it, Commander.
trying to figure out what-
Remember,
can I get a
you were a
hamster?
human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting
Can I
to
get a
get
rat?
to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Can I get a gerbil? Gerbils are fun if you've never had one. Hamsters are one thing, but imagine if you gave a hamster cocaine. That's a gerbil. You put it in one of those little balls and it just goes. We set it up right. We might be able to get a bunch of gerbils. We can just power the house.
Yes, Commander?
What do you know about Armiston Baines?
Where did you hear that name? Never mind.
I
don't
used to
wanna
raise
know.
rabbits. They're
Baines
cute.
is dead.
Yeah, can we get rabbits?
Has been for quite some time.
You make it sound like I'm a psychopath.
The
What?
people I spoke with seemed to think he was still alive.
No, I'm just asking, can we get
It's
a
not
rabbit?
common knowledge. Military is keeping it under wraps.
So we can have a pet rabbit?
Baines was doing some high-level work.
I'll go out in the yard and catch one tomorrow.
Stuff even I was.
You just said we can have a
One man
rabbit.
turns up dead on a drifting scout ship. Everyone suspects it was foul.
No, but they live out here in the country and we see them in the yard all the time.
What can you tell me about the ship?
I don't know much about it. You should talk to Admiral Kahoku. One of his crews discovered Baines' body.
Cody said it doesn't matter what kind it is. He's never picking up any snake ever.
Thank you.
I just want to see Cody
He never brought it
fight
up.
a snake.
You should mention Baines the next time you see him. See if he'll tell you.
I want to see Cody fight a
Is
snake.
there
I
anything
think it'd
else,
be funny.
Commander?
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing, but you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
Tell me what happened with you and Saren 20 years ago.
It's close to 20 years ago.
So why can't I catch a bunny out of the
Ambassador
yard? but we can
Goyle
go
is
out and
our
buy
representative here on the Citadel. Like Udina, she wanted to get a human into the Spectre.
That's why you take him to the vet when you get him.
She chose me.
That's like saying you can't keep a stray
council
cat
sent
because you
Sarah
don't know
to
what
keep an eye
diseases
on
you
you
had.
and
No,
evaluate my
you
performance.
catch a stray
Just
cat,
like
you
they
take
sent
it to the
Miles
vet,
to
and
keep
now you
tabs
have a
on you.
house cat. I'm not upset, I'm just saying.
Why weren't you honest with me?
It's not something I'm proud of.
I'm not upset,
I had
I'm
a
just
chance
saying,
to
like, it
become
doesn't
the
make
first
sense.
human
You can do it to a
Spectre, and
cat, you
I
can do it to a dog, but you
Saren
can't do
made
it to a rabbit.
I think I deserve the whole story.
We had intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian interests. He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal
What about a
AI
fox?
technology out in the Verge. Alliance intel had done all
So I can
the
have a
work,
fox.
but the council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised. I
Well,
was
yeah,
assigned
don't
to
get a
help
fucking
Saren in
Finnick
his
fox, I'm not
investigation.
stupid. If it
We
jumps off
tracked
of my
the
desk, it's
scientist to a
dead.
refining
Well,
facility on
it's not
Kamala.
dead, but it's probably breaking
He
its
was
leg.
hidden away somewhere inside, protected
Can I
by
get a
an
chinchilla?
army of Batarian mercenaries. The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist.
I'm just bringing up
back
cute
out.
animals at this point, so you'll
Quick,
think about them instead of the
quiet,
snake.
And a minimum of bloodshed.
But Kessie.
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned.
Saren and I split up to cover more ground.
I know
Then
how to
about
answer
halfway
whether or
through
not I
the
can get a
mission,
chinchilla.
there was a massive explosion in the refinery core. Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated
I had to
on
look it up
purpose
because I was
to
curious.
throw
I've
off
never
the
seen a
enemy
baby
guards.
chinchilla before. Kessie. I've never seen a baby chinchilla before. You need to see this.
They are adorable.
I want 50.
Can you at least give it to me because I'm like, I'll go grab them, okay?
In Tennessee, it's legal to own a fox. Yeah, I know. I've looked into it. It is 100% legal to own a fox in Tennessee, and that makes me very happy. If, and only if, everybody in the house is cool with it, I'll probably get a fox. I just have to decide what breed I want. I think we came down to the idea of what was it, an Arctic fox?
No, I thought you ought to have a strong smell.
No, gray fox. It was a gray fox. Yeah, it was a gray fox because Arctic foxes have a strong smell. Gray foxes don't have a severe scent, and they're easily like trainable and stuff, and they get very attached to like their owner. So I would get a gray fox because it would be the color I want. It would be fun to play with. They're energetic enough that they wear themselves out, and they don't chew on everything apparently. How about a sugar glider? My wife's friend owns sugar gliders. Would you like to tell a story about your about Ashley's sugar gliders and talk about that while I go and heat up your food?
I don't have any real stories to tell. They were adorable, and my boyfriend kills one. None of them.
Would you like to tell any animal stories while I go and
Honey, I can't
heat
think
up
of
food?
any, okay? I've had a really...
Talk about how stupid your dog is.
See, it has apparently also broken 3 fans.
Your dog broke 3 fans?
Not sure how parents were not able to give conclusive details on that.
Define conclusive details.
How many
They
casualties?
said they don't know.
The explosion tore the
they
refinery
know
to
she was.
shreds. The whole place was on fire.
Was she left
Black
alone,
chemical clouds
unattended?
poured out into the atmosphere.
Status unclear.
Nobody inside.
What do you mean
survived.
status unclear? Did it
There
happen
was a
while they were at the
camp for
house or
workers
while they
on
were out of the
farms
house?
nearby.
They didn't tell me.
Between the
They just
fires
said
and the toxic
fans-
fumes, the final death count was over 500. Mostly civilians. Saren didn't care.
If I trusted
Target
myself to
was
take care of one
eliminated.
dad
Mission
bod, I
accomplished.
would definitely get a
I
sugar
ended up
glider, but I
taking
don't
the blame.
trust myself to have the like.
That ended all talk
They
of
are
me
very-
joining
you
the
have to be
Spectre.
They're very fragile.
Very
Like
fragile.
they're very fragile and frail creatures,
very sweet.
and as cute and sweet and fun as they are, I don't trust myself to be able to take care of them properly. So I'd probably never own a sugar glider.
Now, obviously, my friend's ex-boyfriend ended up killing one of them because he.
We're not getting into what Ashley, what her ex-boyfriend did.
And that man is flaws.
We're not getting into it. But yeah, no. I as much as I would love to own a sugar glider, they're cool to play with. They're cool to see. I don't have the attention capacity or the free time to properly take care of a sugar glider. Which is why I'm like chinchilla. Chinchillas are actually low maintenance from everything I've read. To bathe them, you just throw dust in their like tank, I guess you call it. I don't know, their pen, their cage, whatever you put I can't remember what the technical term is, but you would throw it in there in their enclosure and they just roll around in the dust, and that's how they bathe themselves. You can't bathe them with water because they'll suffocate. And then you feed them the same things that you would really feed a hamster. They're just like big fluffy hamsters. They're Pikachus. That's what I would name one. I'd name it Pikachu. It's the same size.
Saren caused the explosion. How'd he pin it on you?
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for
I'm gonna go throw these pizza puffs in the microwave for my
That's why it
wife.
turned into a massacre. Saren's report was all the proof the council needed to kill my chances of becoming a Spectre.
You just don't feel a lot.
Pizza puffs are pizza-ing in the microwave. They're puffing in the radiation box. No, nothing.
Thank you. I said thank you.
Okay, cool.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
The only thing I care about is stopping Saren.
You're right, Commander. It's no good living in the past.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Shave. And now I have to go to the Citadel Tower because the
Yes,
expanded
if you
galaxy
do not
mod
mind me
adds
asking.
extra shit.
How do you feel about hunting a Turian?
I actually have to
Saren
go
is either
talk
a
to that
traitor
guy
or a
before I can pick up
madman.
that quest.
Taking him down will restore the good name of Turians everywhere.
Things are different among my people. There are so few of us. We are expected to be loyal, even when it is difficult.
That's where we need to go.
No, Commander. Is there something you need? If not, I've got some things I need to take care of.
Captain Anderson said you'd have information on Baines.
Not as much as I'd like to. One of my crews found him, frozen stiff on board a derelict vessel. I sent a recon group to investigate the system where we found his body. We lost contact yesterday. Now I can't get clearance to check it out. Suddenly it's a restricted area. But that doesn't apply to you, Shepard. Spectres can go anywhere they want. You could find out why my team dropped out of contact.
I'll find them, Admiral.
I appreciate that, Commander. I was running out of options.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna stay here and see if I can find anything out through official channels. Won't hold my breath, though. I'll upload the
Got
info.
it. Now I'm gonna fast travel back to C-Sec and go up to the Normandy, and we're gonna get the fuck off of the Citadel, I believe. Yeah. Goodbye, Citadel.
Presidium technicians are struggling to understand why a computer system catastrophically overloaded recently. Technicians are reportedly unsure of what caused the malfunction, or even what the...
I may have shot it a couple times also.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
I heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Captain Anderson should be the one in charge.
I'm not
it's like
making
I'm
fun
stealing
of
the
you.
ship from him.
Yeah, the captain got screwed. But it's not like you could have stopped it. Nobody's blaming you. Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
No, Cassie. It's because you're okay and it's a funny story that I'm picking on you. If something bad actually happened, I would have been right next to you making sure you're okay. I would have ended the stream early to come and lay next to you and make sure you're okay. But you are okay, so... I'm not making fun of you.
We have our orders.
I'm just
Find
saying,
Saren
feel bad
before he
for that
finds the
snake.
conduit.
Imagine how you would
I
feel if a
won't lie
random
to you,
giant that you'd
This
never seen
mission isn't
before
going to
picked
be
you up,
easy.
carried you outside of this perfectly insulated interior, and threw you essentially across the goddamn globe.
For too long, our species has stood apart from the others.
Now it's time for us to step up and do our part for the rest of the galaxy. Time to show them what humans are made of.
Our enemy knows we're coming.
When we go into the Traverse, Saren's followers will be waiting for us. But we'll be ready for them, too.
Humanity needs to do this.
Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped. And I promise you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
The captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Yes, sir.
I really wanted to say, I really thought about saying not if we fail, but I'm like, no, I want to be inspiring. I don't want to be a dick.
Commander, something you need?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
I'm sorry, Joker. I didn't even know you were sick.
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic. But I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you know, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
I need to know more about this Vrolik syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
You're not gonna break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander, so I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair. I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though. I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. So don't worry about it.
I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable. Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you want, Commander.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
I was just thinking how much you remind me of Santa Claus.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy. Even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
I have to go.
All right, see ya.
The best fucking teammate in all of the games is Joker. And you can't even take him on missions.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on your ship, though.
We're all on the same team here, Presley.
With all due respect, sir, that's what they said about Nihilus. Look how that turned out.
I'm in charge here, Presley. I decide if we have non-humans on this vessel.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies.
So many space racists on this ship.
We don't need their help.
Some people think asking for help is a sign of weakness. That's just being stupid and stubborn. No matter how strong you are, allies can make you stronger.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. But don't worry, Commander. This won't be a problem.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I don't see how we could have done things any better. At least not without getting to Eden Prime sooner. And we were on the scene faster than any other Alliance ship could have been.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
See.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving?
I enlisted, right?
Oh, yeah,
Because
we've already talked to
humanity
her about all
needs
this.
the...
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
I think the only people we haven't talked to are the ones down in the cargo hold. Or the engine bay, or whatever you want to call it. Just to be safe. Yay, let's get to know our crew. We're gonna start with the Alliance Requisition
Hey, Commander.
Officer.
Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I
My
pay
stuff
you?
doesn't come from the Alliance. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Holy shit, I want it. Yeah, right. Let's talk to Garrus first.
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with a Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
Being a Spectre does have its advantages.
Exactly my point. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it.
But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this.
And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
If getting the job done means endangering innocent people, then no. We get the job done right, not fast. Got it?
I wasn't trying to. I understand, Commander. Commander, good to see you.
Nice ship you've got, Shepard. What can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogan lived for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
I was just making conversation. I wasn't trying to upset you.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected. Every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist?
Mass Effect 2. Oh wait, that's not happened yet in this story.
Would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time.
What,
It's
Hunter?
just who we are, Shepard.
Hunter, jump in the VC in the Discord. I need you to talk to me about this. Hang on.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Hunter, jump in the VC on the Discord server. We need to speak. I need information about this.
I am.
Oh, what happened?
Apparently that planet we were supposed to blow up, because we were supposed to, like, inject this, like, experimental dark matter into the planet to destroy
Is our next Helldivers, like, pass or whatever gonna have dark matter weapons?
I have no idea exactly.
We've got a railgun. Does that mean next I get an antimatter rifle?
But no, people are assuming that the black hole is how they're introducing the Illuminate.
That doesn't change me wanting an antimatter rifle. The Illuminate are cool, but where's my delete gun?
I mean, I don't know.
Where's my Gmod delete gun?
Commander?
Tool? Actually, I have a question for you. Me and Christian played through Cursed Halo Combat Evolved, and we are looking for people to play through Cursed Halo 3 and Reach with us.
Okay.
It's a mod for Halo on. It's a mod for the Halo Master Chief Collection on Steam.
Oh. Well, my issues don't have it on Steam. I have it on the Game Pass.
Shit. Damn it. Well then. I will continue to search for candidates then. Fuck. I would have no, seriously, I mean, maybe you can buy it on Steam if it goes on sale. No, the first one, like your regular Magnum pistol, it shoots in reverse. So if you pull the trigger, it shoots yourself, so you have to hold the fire button and charge it, and then you just throw the gun at people. Yeah, like, go look at my fucking videos and VODs on it, dude. It was ridiculously stupid. We loved it.
Fair enough.
When I say I've never had more fun playing Halo, that's what I meant.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Kinda wish you'd got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
You wish we'd been able to save the rest of your unit?
Yes, sir. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
The Geth are perfect ambushers.
People are trying to like determine like, oh, are we going into the black hole, or are they coming out of the black hole?
I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
You never know.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Although if they're coming out of the black hole, that's a problem in itself. Because what, how the fuck are they coming out of the black hole? It's
I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
scientifically impossible.
Talk one-on-one.
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duty squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Dismissed, Chief.
Sir.
So, Helldiver's new expansion is a fucking hole in the galaxy.
Oh, apparently it's called Dark Fluid. That's what it was called. Yeah. Because I remember like a mission that we had, like that was the mission that we had to kill. What was it, like 1 billion or 2 billion Tyranids?
I'm starting to understand why you
which we did in
humans have
like
been
what,
so
like 19
successful.
hours?
I had no
Something like
idea
that.
Alliance vessels were so advanced.
But yeah, that was the whole thing. Like they're collecting a shit ton of like this experimental dark fluid.
I was patching a
Then
makeshift
the
fuel line to a
mission was
converted
to
tug ship in the flotilla.
inject it, which was actually kind of interesting.
Advanced vessels in Citadel space.
But, I mean,
We deleted the
so-
planet.
Again for bringing me along.
Well, yeah, I mean, and
Traveling on
I
a
helped.
vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
Yeah, no, it deleted the planet. It collapsed in on itself. So good.
How many war bonds did we
news.
get for it?
I think
I
it
had
was
no
like
idea you found ship technology.
50 or 45 war bonds for it.
It comes with being
45? Oh man, we only got 45 for deleting a fucking planet.
I mean, that's what the major orders generally are. They're between 45 and 50.
Yeah, but we deleted a fucking planet.
Make do with cast-offs and second-hand.
Yeah, and we killed 20 for 2 billion Terminids in like 19 hours, and all we got was like 45.
Vessels date all the way back to our
2 billion Terminids, delete a fucking planet from space.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries
But
old.
yeah.
They're constantly being repaired, modified.
No,
and
we injected the dark fluid into the planet.
We've tried to
Which,
make ourselves as independent.
on the good news, wiped out the Terminids on that planet. Bad news, wiped out the super colony on that planet.
But some things we just can't make on our own.
Good news, evacuated most of the super colony on that planet. Bad news, we created a black hole.
We just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Good news, the bugs are gone. Bad
Wait.
news, there's a planet-sized black hole.
Yeah, wouldn't that hold on? Okay, so all right, hang on. Hold on. All right. I get that it's science fiction, but okay. Listen. All right. It's going from science fiction into science fantasy because like the physics isn't physicsing.
What do you mean?
All the other planets should start slowly being sucked towards that black hole.
Maybe other planets in that specific system.
Any surrounding planets.
I think there's like 3 planets in that entire like sector.
Yeah, but the physics isn't physicsing.
Yes, but the other
We
planets
created a black hole, which is essentially just creating the gravitational pull of another sun. Technically.
Yeah.
Okay, all of the planets in that system rotate all around the same sun, correct?
Presumably, it's hard to exactly tell because we don't see like rotation cycles.
They need to add that so I can at least make sure the
Tell me
physics.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce.
Then we had Neil deGrasse Tyson up in this bitch.
Everything
I would love to get Neil deGrasse Tyson to play fucking Helldivers with us. Could you imagine how fun that would be?
There are 17 million.
It'd be interesting because, like, on one hand, I imagine he has no fucking clue how to play video games.
Bonds among my people are strong.
But on the other hand,
No,
it'd be
I
really
imagine Neil
fun
deGrasse
to
Tyson
try
is
and
so
find-
proficient at video games because of how smart he is that he's literally like, he knows the perfect input delays and everything and all these little like minor things. He
Oh,
starts
don't
playing a
worry,
video game, we
like-
get playing with him, and he's just like, click, 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 and you just hear like the keyboard just.
want to talk
No,
about
I mean,
something
like, I'm not saying like he couldn't play video games. I'm saying like he just doesn't have time to. Could you figure them out like easily? I mean, fuck yeah, dude's a fucking genius. But I mean, like,
Look, I imagine his
be-
keyboard and mouse would sound like they're on fire.
Parents to have more than one child. If our population
He's playing Guitar Hero with a fucking keyboard for Helldiver.
resources to their breaking point. Of
But,
course, we also
it'd be
can't
fucking
allow
cool to hear
our
those
numbers to
like
become
science
so
facts
few.
and shit like that.
If our population is in decline, the rule
We're just
of
playing, and then randomly you hear someone stuff. You just hear someone go, Mr. deGrasse Tyson, can you give us a science fact?
cases of population decline,
The fact that the bugs are this big on this planet means that there's a lot of fucking oxygen here.
Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
Wait, is that like a legit science fact?
Yeah.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian
How does the
branch of government.
bug size equate to the amount of oxygen on a
Elect
planet?
representative to serve on the Conclave and
I don't remember exactly how,
on
but
matters that affect an individual ship, however,
game theorists, specifically
that dates back to the early days.
the other guy, Austin, who does like the whole.
Did you? Oh my god, wait, no, I just thought of something. Did you hear what Sony did?
Crew to give them advice
No.
and guidance.
God of War PC. Guess what it requires?
What?
So it just released on PC this year on Steam. Guess what it requires you to do in order to play?
What?
Link a PlayStation account.
Oh god.
It's a fucking single player game.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials.
In practice, the Conclave and the respective
single
council
player
for each ship
game.
set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction.
Which tells me, obviously, Sony actually learned nothing about PC gaming from the Helldivers debacle, and they just wanted people to stop yelling
have
at
the
them.
power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency.
So they do the exact same thing months later.
With a game that is arguably more anticipated and popular than
Do
Helldivers.
this once. After
Yes.
that, the entire board
Because
must
there's more
resign their
like
posts. It's a safeguard that
media
serves us
attention
well.
around it.
I'm so hoping Sony just realizes that they need to stop trying to force the PlayStation account linking. Like, their investors will be happy the moment that they stop going, oh, we're getting our PlayStation, account numbers up. More people are setting up Sony accounts. That's not what the investors care about. Sure, it's a good number to see, but at the end of the day, that's not what they care about. They care about money. You want to know what gets you money? More players. More players come from broader range of player bases. Broader range of player base comes from being able to have the game in more countries. Being able to have the game in more countries means don't force PlayStation Network account linking. Also, apparently Helldivers still isn't available in those countries that they removed it from the store from.
I want to know more about the
Yeah, it really should be at this
I
point.
can tell you anything you don't already know.
But you know why they're actually doing that, right? It's not necessarily just for like getting Sony accounts up the number. They're doing it for marketing reasons, so they can send like
What they were when we
emails and
created
that, so they can get more marketing
how they
money.
turned on us.
Ah yes, tell me, a PC gamer.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated
What Sony can do for
labor
me.
force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI.
Yeah, I mean that's entirely what they're doing.
Modifications to their programming to allow them
They're
to perform
wanting people to
more
make more
varied and complex
accounts
tasks,
so they can send more emails,
closer to true
so they
AI
can
status.
increase their marketing budget,
How come the
which
council
is just
step
making more
in
money
and
for
stop
them. So
This wasn't true AI research.
regardless, it's a
Yeah,
fucking
well,
they
you
make
know
money,
what?
but one
No
of
matter
them
what we
is
say about Sony or anything, at least nobody's as bad as EA. EA wants to start putting advertisements in your games.
To control them, or so we thought.
Which is why I say no matter how much I love the Mass Effect series, no matter how much I love the Knights of the Old Republic series, no matter how much I love BioWare and what they can do as a company, I think we should burn down EA.
So
I will still argue that Blizzard is worse than EA, but yes, I agree. EA
No. There's a difference between what's worse and what's going to ruin my gaming experience completely. Blizzard is a worse company morally. Will not argue with you on the fact that Blizzard is morally the worst gaming company there is. That being said, I still think EA should not be in business anymore. Because they're trying to turn video games into television.
Yeah,
and that's not what we want in video games. The moment I boot up if I boot up a video game and I'm in the middle of a boss fight and then I have to watch a 30-second commercial, I'm going to be radicalized enough that I might actually commit a crime.
Yeah. I mean, this is why I play most games from, like, Supermassive or Don't Nod.
Share sensory data.
Because they actually give a shit about the players and their story experience.
Well, see, here's the thing. I don't know why BioWare sold to EA.
An individual awareness and identity. The neural network.
Because some people could say, oh, well, maybe they weren't making a profit on their games. You mean games like Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2, Dragon Age Origins, Mass Effect 1 and 2? Some of the greatest RPGs of all time. Some of the most well-received greatest RPGs of all time.
Freeing up more capacity for original.
RPGs that won Game of the Year awards. RPGs that won awards for their story, for their gameplay, for their development and geniusness. You mean to tell me they weren't making profits from those games? Games that were wildly popular and world-renowned? Games that were flying off shelves? Those games they weren't making a profit off of? There was no reason for them to have sold to EA. And they did, and look what EA did. They fucking ruined it. Look at the quality that BioWare put out before EA, and then look at what their next original IP was after Mass Effect when they got bought out by EA. Can you name it? I'll wait.
I'm too tired to even...
Because everybody forgot that Anthem fucking existed.
What the fuck is an Anthem?
You know what Anthem was. You worked at GameStop.
Yes, that game that got pennied out, so all you do was just buy it for a fucking cent.
The game that got pennied out within a year of its release? That Anthem? Yes.
Yeah, because no one fucking wanted it.
Yeah. And that came from BioWare. The same people that made Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2, Dragon Age Origins, Mass Effect 1 and 2. BioWare. That BioWare made Anthem. EA is where game companies go to fucking die.
That doesn't
Yeah.
make any sense.
Remember, like, one of the fucking people that came to the store while I was working, they bought Anthem because it was pennied out. So like a single cent, which is like nothing. And then I come back like a week later and he's just like, I see why that game was basically dirt cheap. And I was like, yeah.
Mark tried to say it was a good game, but I also want to stand by the fact that Mark continually likes bad games.
It's unfinished. It had the potential.
Mark
to be a
has
good
never,
game.
I've never heard Mark fight harder than when he is defending games like Anthem.
Wait, which one? Oh, yeah, the Tita been to sleep on.
I mean, it has its ups and downs.
After
It's
Destiny
what
2 released and proved that it had better story writing and everything, he still defended Destiny 1 and said, oh, it's better, it should have a bigger player base. You mean the game that was a grind fest worse than World of Warcraft?
He kept getting Lumen into games with like souls that would be killed. We had to tell him, well, he gotta quit doing that.
It was even worse, yeah, he would get Little James into games that had servers that were being killed off. Like games where the servers were shutting down soon, and it's like, you gotta stop doing that to Little James.
And we eventually fussed him and said, no.
no.
Like, we eventually, like, cornered Mark and we're like, no more.
I don't care how much you like it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how much Mark likes a game, that doesn't make it a good game.
And it's not fair to Lil Man to keep letting him
Like,
get him into a game that's not gonna
here's the thing, For Honor servers are still going. For Honor has a good gameplay loop, but I will be the first person to admit, For Honor at launch was trash.
Yes.
You couldn't get into a match, and even when you did, it was peer-to-peer connection, so if the host had shit internet, everybody had shit internet. If the host left the game, you had to wait for the game to migrate to a new host.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I know. I played the beta for the game.
I don't see what's so bad about those questions.
That game would be just as big as Siege if they gave it dedicated servers at launch.
Repetitive or dangerous manual labor. That's fine for machines, but it won't satisfy a sentient
Probably,
being
yeah.
for long. The Geth were showing
Like-
signs of rudimentary self-awareness and independent thought. If the
Also, I
Geth
want
were
to point out, remember, Microsoft said they don't have the money to keep a lot of those companies that they shut down open, but they bought Blizzard
against their situation.
We
knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first.
Yes, Microsoft. This is coming from the richest man in the world.
The Geth
I think Bill Gates' name is associated with Microsoft now. I don't think he runs it anymore.
I mean, probably, but still, like... I mean, I feel like they could be like, hey, can you spare us like a quick 10 billion? He's just like, that's not even a drop in the bucket. That's like pocket change.
I just want to point out that they shut down the studio for their most successful new IP, Hi-Fi Rush. The day after they shut it down, they said, and I quote, "We need more games like Hi-Fi Rush." Do you see yourself, Microsoft? We don't have the money to keep these game studios running. Buys Blizzard. Do you see yourself, Microsoft? Yeah, for an obscene amount of money. How much did they buy Blizzard for?
I have no idea.
It was more than Disney spent when they bought Fox.
It was called the biggest acquisition.
It was the biggest acquisition in history. Like,
That amount of money could fix most of those problems.
please, Hunter, look it up.
It was a stupid number.
You can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Already on the verge of
68.7 billion.
Acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began.
68.
The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But
Billion.
they progressed much further than anyone anticipated.
US dollars.
Millions upon millions
That kind of money could have changed a lot of things in the world. It could have fixed a lot of problems in the world.
Apparently it's saying it like in that same like verge, it was also buying Activision as well.
for a way to reclaim what was
So it's
You mean-
Blizzard and Activision in one.
Activision Blizzard, which became a new company after Blizzard acquired Activision.
I didn't know that.
Or after Activision bought Blizzard. Here's the thing. Activision owned Blizzard.
I didn't know that.
They owned it. That's why that's why people started saying Activision Blizzard.
I didn't know. I've
They
never
merged
heard
into
of that
one
until
company,
today.
just like when Squaresoft and what was it? It was Squaresoft and Enix merged into Square Enix.
I never heard that until today.
And that happened in 2003. Because the first Kingdom Hearts was Squaresoft. Everything past it was Square Enix because two companies merged. Final Fantasy X was the last Squaresoft title. But yes, that's why people said Activision Blizzard instead of just saying Activision or Blizzard. Activision owned Blizzard. After everything that happened with the Cosby Room debacle and everything like that, Blizzard and Activision started losing a lot of money because COD was going downhill, Blizzard was going downhill, da-da-da. So what does Microsoft do? Rather than letting them die,
yes, we don't have money to
they
keep
buy
these game
Activision
companies
Blizzard.
It's like, yeah, yes, we don't have enough money to keep these game
For
companies open.
68.7 billion.
Also, yeah, because that's the thing. You bought it for way more than it was ever valued at that
Hunter,
point in
I will
time.
never see that amount of money in my lifetime.
Never will I. No.
99.9 repeating percent of the population will not see that amount of money in their lifetime.
Yeah, no. But yeah, they buy it for like way more than what it was valued at.
Oh yeah.
I want to say like multiple, and then also you're buying a fucking dying company. How the fuck do you expect to make more money off of it just because you?
Oh, they're
bought
gonna
it?
try and revive World of Warcraft and all this, that, or another. Here's my thing.
Well, you can try and revive it, but if it's a dying company, why?
Minecraft could have got it for a couple, or Microsoft could have got it for a couple thousand. All they had to do was let it keep dropping. Let it keep dropping. Because the further in the hole Activision Blizzard went, the more desperate they would be to get out.
Yeah.
Their only reason is because they didn't want Apple or Sony to acquire it. That was it.
It's hard to feel sorry for you. Your
Well, I'm
ancestors tried to
honestly
wipe out
glad
another
that
species.
neither of those companies got
We
it.
made a mistake when we created the Geth in the first place.
I still don't think
But we did not
Microsoft should
make a
have bought it
mistake
for that
when we went
fucking much, but I mean, I'm
If
glad
we had not acted, they would have
Apple
wiped us out.
doesn't have it.
There is
Glad
synthetic
Sony
life
doesn't
form.
have
They
it,
have
so
no
they can't
use
make it
for
like
organics.
fucking
None. Why do you think they cut
PlayStation
themselves off from the
exclusive.
rest of
Make
the
you have to have a
galaxy?
fucking
Why do you
PSN
think they
account to
killed
play
every organic
Overwatch
being
2.
who's ever tried to contact them?
They didn't kill Saren.
What does that tell you? The Geth are not innocent victims in all this. They're the enemy. They want to destroy us. Not just the Quarians. All organic life. That's why they've
A
joined
game
up
with
with
like
Saren.
maybe
And that's why we
I don't
have
know.
to stop him.
1,000 players max.
I should go.
See you later.
I don't know, dude. Some gaming companies need to die. EA is one of them.
New Daily
Blizzard is
Reward.
one of them.
New Daily Reward. Link your PSN account with your Overwatch account to get a free loot box.
What?
I was continuing on the joke of if fucking Sony got Blizzard, Activision Blizzard.
I mean,
And you had to
yeah,
have a fucking
probably.
PSN.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
You're probably not wrong. That's the sad part.
Yeah, no.
Here's the thing. Maybe if Sony got it, we would have went back to Overwatch 1. Maybe.
Eh.
I don't know. Because Microsoft for damn sure has not fixed Overwatch. Or World of Warcraft, or anything for that matter. I'm about to raid somebody and call my stream here, though.
Okay.
So give me a second. Who should I raid? Who do I want to raid? Who do we raid? That doesn't tell me anything.
I don't know what the fuck you're looking at.
Hunter, roll a d4.
Okay.
Hunter?
6. Wait, 5.
Why did you say 6 on a d4?
It's in fucking Roman numerals at fucking 4.
4. Okay. I was very confused for a moment and thought you needed a doctor.
No, it's Roman numerals, and I just read it wrong.